Hey viewer, and welcome back to another episode of Storytime with Jake. And in this episode, I was actually supposed to be underground when I came up, and I wasn't, which was very rude of the game. But like I was underground where the zombie farm was in the last episode, but for some reason when I logged on, it put me here. So I don't know. I wanted to continue exploring that cave, and that's exactly what we're gonna do today. And I went ahead and cleared out my inventory. Just so that I'd have room for this crap, and made another box so that I had even more room at home, so... Oh, that was weird. Oh, man. My, like, collarbone just, like, I don't know, like, pinched my nerve or something. That's weird. Anyways, I'm dying, apparently, in real life, because of my pinched nerve. I don't know. I'm actually fine, don't worry about it. I just ran, actually. I went and, I went for a run. I live, on a lake, if I've never said so, and I run the lake. Not run, I usually walk, but I actually did run today a little bit. Just to try and, I don't know, gear myself up towards doing a little bit more working out-wise. But today, we're just gonna go back and do kind of what we did in the last episode, which was, excuse me, mine iron for rails, specifically gold, because I need gold for the powered rails. And, yeah. I could use, I don't know, more coal too, maybe. I don't know. We're just gonna mine again. I have no idea why or for what, you know, ends, but it's gonna happen. Whatever that means. So, I just wanted to tell you, you know, before I start off this story that I have about Starbucks that I went. I gotta stop talking about Starbucks, because they're gonna sue me or something at some point. Because you know, I get one viewer, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, well, that viewer is being dissuaded to go to Starbucks because of your ridiculous stories," and I'm like, "Why do you sound like me?" And they're like, "Shut up!" So yeah, let's kill this creeper in the face, dude. I wish they had headshots in this game. That would be so cool, or cruel, depending on that. If you're like a creeper advocate. I don't know why you would be. They're kind of you know, fallacies. I don't know. Man, I don't know why my throat is so bleh. Anyways, so yeah, I went to Starbucks today, and mostly the reason I went is because there's this Wendy's that's right next to it, and I wanted to get something to eat and talk to this one girl that was there. And when I went to Starbucks, I went first to Starbucks before I went to Wendy's, and like I went in there and I was reading the menu while I was waiting like my turn in line to grab something, and I saw that they had like these Starbucks Petites is what they call their like pastries sometimes, or all the time, I don't know, but like the thing is when I read it, like I read it as Petites just because of the way Petites spelt, and I thought it was really funny, and so I made the observation aloud to the person working the Starbucks who took my order basically. And, I was like, oh, dude, do you ever think that, you know, they should call them, like, Petites, or has anybody ever called them Petites, or... And then I was like, oh, God, I'm funny. And he was like, what the hell? What is... Sir? You don't need any more coffee. And I was like, you don't tell me when I've had enough. And then I was kicked out. No. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was really funny. I was saying that, like, it'd be really funny... Well, next time I go to a Starbucks and I read that, I'm just gonna pretend to be like a Russian guy or something. I'll be like, how do you say I would like a Starbucks Petites? Yes. And just keep a straight face, as straight as possible. A Russian straight face, straightest face of all. And then just go with it, and then see what happens. See if they mention anything. Okay. So the last episode, I said I was, like, mining for stuff, and Patrick actually pointed out in the comments that I had said that I was mining, like, iron for rails, and then, like, I'd be passing rails whilst I was mining stuff, so that was really dumb of me. Here, let's go across here and get this iron. And I saw those rails down there, don't worry about it. Oh man, God, viewer, what is this, like, I don't know, asbestos in the air? Why is my air so thick? Not that you can see it. but it's all viscous. It's weird. No, no, it's not. Don't worry, viewer. Verier. I don't even know, viewer. I laugh so much at my own jokes, even though they're not funny, just because I think I'm funny for some reason. You think I'm funny, right, viewer? We're cool, right, viewer? We're right. What else did I want to talk about? There's something down here. Oh no! Light it up! I hear something like falling. Is there like a spider den or something? Oh god, that's a poisonous spider. Dude, that means there's a spider spawner around here, ain't there? Oh, dude, you came from the ceilings, man. Game over, man. Oh man, I watched Aliens, like all of them, like the other day. Oh man, dude, Alien 1 I've never seen before, but it was so freaking good. I'm all pumped up for Prometheus, even though there is a spawner right there. Ah! You stay away from me, sir. Ah! I hate spiders. Rah! And yeah, so Aliens is so good. Alien is really good. And then obviously Alien is everybody's favorite for some reason. I mean, I like it, don't get me wrong. But if you haven't seen it, I'm about to spoil it, so tough luck. It's, you know, the movie came out before I was born. If you haven't seen it by now, then what? Come on. Because the first movie, Alien, was in 1979, I believe, and the second one, Aliens, was 1986. That was the year I was born. I'm the spawn of aliens. And so I don't know, like, Alien was so good. The atmosphere was super good, and like some of the acting, like the line reads were like really terrible, but the atmosphere was so good. And I was telling my friends that like the reason the atmosphere was so good, or like the reason why that movie was so good, despite how terrible the acting was, because honestly I thought it was terrible. Like the acting was not good. But the thing is after a certain point, all the crew members basically die, and there's only like Sigourney Weaver and like the alien and a cat. So like there really isn't anybody for her to like act towards. So her like emoting is great. It's just when she's talking and acting, or anybody for that matter, it's just so like the line reads feel so forced, you know? So I don't know. I really liked it though, because like after a while they stopped talking and they just let the atmosphere build, and it was good, really good. But then like the second one was kind of like a mockery of it. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a really good film. It's like a really good action film. But it's not a great like suspense film, which is what Alien was. Ah, man, and like it, because okay, like the thing is aliens, they bleed acid, right? And in Alien 1, they had to use like flamethrowers and stuff because they didn't have any weapons on the ship. And also, like, unbeknownst to them, when they used flamethrowers, it actually cauterized their wounds. So, like, the aliens weren't bleeding out when they used flamethrowers. There was a reason why, like, flamethrowers were, like, so successful at killing or maiming or whatever, right? Well, the thing is that, like, in Aliens, they use guns. Like freaking, like, there's all these Marines and stuff, and they use guns. And so, like, the acid, like, they're always at range, so the acid doesn't really, like, hurt them that bad. It's not, like, as significant. The other thing, too, is that in Alien, they were on this closed spaceship in the middle of space, where, like, the decompression would have killed them if something were to burst through the hole. And it just so happened the acid actually burnt through 3 different holes before burning through the outer hole in Alien. And in Aliens, the planet had been terraformed, or whatever that means, but, like, there was like, breathable atmosphere. And, like, had there been, like, a part where, like, acid bled through something, it wouldn't matter. Like, they'd be able to still breathe and stuff, so there'd be, like, no decompression or anything like that. So it kind of takes away the whole, like, thought of how scary the acid blood is when you can just shoot them from, like, a distance. I don't know. That's what I mean. Like, it was more of an action film and not at all suspenseful, or at least I didn't feel. I actually liked the third movie, although, like, I had a big old argument with it, about it with Sarah the other day. We went to, like, get pizza, and she was, like, yelling at me, and I was yelling at her, and it was fun, viewer. I love that kind of, like, heated debate. Man, what is wrong with my throat? Maybe I have an alien in my throat. Anyways, that's disgusting. You don't know me, viewer. I'm just gonna wrap this up really quick. The fourth Alien movie, awful. I mean, obviously, I don't even need to like talk about it. The thing is Joss Whedon, who wrote like, I don't know, Buffy, and he's like the creator of Buffy, the movie and the series, and then he also writes for like the comic book. He did the screenplay for Cabin in the Woods, and that's a great movie. Don't get me wrong, it's really good. But he should not have been the one to do Aliens. Just what the hell? How's that happening? Give me this. That was weird. Anyways, he should have been the one to do Aliens, like, 4. Just because it was so, like... That is his style, too. And the directing wasn't great, either. See, look, I'm getting rails, Patrick. But, like... Dude, it felt like a Joss Whedon written screenplay. It just did. Like, all the campiness and, like, the hokiness and stuff like that, that kind of goes hand in hand with Joss Whedon. So, like, I get it. I get, like... I don't know, but the whole movie, like my friend Sejong put it well, he was like, the movie basically asks one question, and is that necessary? That's the question. Is this movie necessary? Is anything in this movie necessary? No, it isn't. Everything was so ridiculous in that movie. It was so over the top, and I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Let me find maybe a safer place for me to go. Viewer. Anyways, I'm ready to go see Prometheus, yet everybody saw it without me, so I'm just gonna go see it myself sometime. But, yeah. So, I hope you had a fun video. And I'll see you, next time on Storytime with Jake, and with Jakeoctane, obviously. So, smell you later. Take it easy. Bye.